Hello, hello. Hi, hi. Hope you're doing well. Let's get right into it. Okay, this is my last reading for the night, but it might be day where you are, or it could be nighttime, or it could be afternoon. Anyways, Spirit, what is the message for today? Um, Eight of Cups at the back of the deck. I don't know if I'm going to take all these, to be honest. It's kind of a lot of energies. Yeah, it's kind of, I mean, I'm sure there could be a message here, but you don't always have to give in to the first thing that comes up. Or if something feels like too much, you don't have to do it, you know? Just because not every challenge needs to be undertaken. Okay? Sometimes things should just be easy and simple. And that's very fair for you to desire that. So, yeah, we've got the Hanged Man. We'll take it. We'll take it. Yeah, there's a blessing in the stillness. There's a blessing in something not being too complicated to understand or to figure out or to see. You don't want to be fighting, all the time to get it. It's nice when you just know. And the Hanged Man really speaks towards really developing that knowing, kind of similar to the Hermit. The Hanged Man puts themselves in a position of stillness and of waiting, and in that process of waiting, they're unlocking a certain level of awareness when it comes to the blessings of stillness and of the wait time, of the wait period. The Hanged Man is kind of like the pregnancy, right? It's just the processing. But that processing is really important. And processing is it's very intellectual. Processing energy is very, it's kind of making me think of like a computer processor. That's like a different level of intelligence that makes your life easier ultimately. And when we created the computer, we absolutely entered into a new world, into a new age, the digital age. We created a new realm. That's what happens. And after the Hanged Man, you have the Death card. So you literally have rebirth into a whole new expression, a whole new experience. Looking at the clock, and it's 1:11 right now. Look at that. Eight of Cups is at the back of the deck. That sun is really shining in this card, isn't it? Yeah, there's some type of enlightenment. That's also what the Hanged Man talks about, enlightenment. And I think it's fitting that this is the last reading I'm doing for tonight, because the number 12 has been very relevant these past few months, actually. Yeah, look at that. We have the Death card, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Then we also have Temperance at the back of the deck, and the High Priestess. Yeah, massive change. This is very like major arcana energy. It's there's enlightenment. I think enlightenment is being achieved here, to be completely honest with you. And I think it comes from your own discretion. It comes from your own ability to walk towards this, your own ability to take your time, your own ability to receive this. That's great. What else, Spirit? Whoa. The Fool. Jesus. I mean, nothing screams new beginning like all of these cards. But also, literally, enlightenment is continuing to come through, because even the Fool, like, when the Fool is diving into this, if you can see, diving into this magical pool, which is also has sacred geometry, they're going to be receiving new codes. When you enter into a new lifetime, you receive so much information. So much is gifted to you. So much is blessed. You are blessed with so many codes, so much information just through being born again. That's part of the reason why souls come down to earth, because you get so much information just from being born. That it's almost worth it just to like go through the birthing process. That's funny, and I was talking about the Hanged Man here with the number 12. There's so much. That's also why it's the women, as portals, can be really great channelers for information, especially when they're pregnant, because that portal is just like wide open, and you could probably have access to the codes that like the baby is receiving. Anyways, but yeah, you receive so many codes when you are born, and it's the same thing when you're reborn. When you have a transformation, that enlightenment happens and you receive, and there are codes that are being received for you actively. It feels like you are actively receiving these, though. When you're a baby, you're just, you're just blessed with them. You're just bathed in it. But it feels like you are actively making the decision to go towards this energy, to go towards this enlightenment, to go towards this intellectual advancement, to go towards this education, to go towards this knowledge. And it comes with you letting something go, you walking away from one thing and moving on to the other. You letting a certain fire go out, you letting a certain light, you leaving one light behind for a new light, you leaving one kind of knowledge or one level of awareness, one kind of intelligence behind for a new kind of intelligence. This is beautiful. Anything else, Spirit? Do the dance, do the dance, dancing again. The Eight of Wands. Well, this is a movement that is supported, but we have more light coming here. Also, 2 8s. We have 88 here, but we have more light coming through with the Eight of Wands. I wonder what that is working to create, because I feel like there is like something is being sparked. A change could be sparked, an evolution. This also feels like what's it called? Like the Big Bang. Like this is like the spark that sets off the creation of a new universe. This is the spark that, it just takes a couple of tries and then the fire is lit. A new fire is being lit. We have the Temperance card and the Queen of Cups. This feels like it is divine timing. What you are receiving right now feels like a crown is being placed on your head. Your crown chakra could be like really opening up. Your crown chakra could be super activated at this time, and you could be receiving a lot of information. But also, I feel like you are being crowned, being initiated, being welcomed into a new state. And it comes through rebirth, because you're definitely going to have to leave behind one life for another, and this transformation is going to be effortless and heavenly, because you're actively making the decision. Like this isn't something where you're going to have to fight and like you're going to have to go into a dark night of the soul. It's just kind of like you walk towards this sunlight, into this new sunrise. And it sparks the creation of a new life for you. The dawn of a new day is also the dawn of a new life. This is ascension. This is very easy ascension, though. An easy ascension only happens after the hardest of fights. where you get to the Hanged Man and you're just like, hang me up. I'm cool. I'm cool resting here. No problems resting here. Fully into it. And because of that, there's such a lack of resistance. There's so much surrender here that the movement comes easily to you. This feels very beautiful. This feels like this is ultimately leading you towards a lifestyle where you are enriched. Where you are enriched by your surroundings, where you are enriched by the ideas of your mind, by what sparks your soul, by what sparks joy and creativity and excitement in your soul. I feel like you are being amazed by what you have the ability to create. I mean, especially with this creation process, this could also be pregnancy. This could be pregnancy and really diving into starting a family and realizing just how like that is for you, how exciting that is for you, how much that means to you. It could really, the act of becoming a parent could really like shift you in a way that you weren't expecting, and it could open up all these other passions, all these other portals that you weren't expecting to receive. Lots of potential here. Lots to be discovered. A lot remains to be seen. Okay, but that's all we're going to say for today. Also, double threes here. Double eights and double threes, which ultimately is 38, 38, which is ultimately 11, 11, which is ultimately the number 4, which is the house, the home, family, Cancer energy. So, that's all. Bye.